Okay, last lesson we looked at the whole idea of gravity, and now we're going to have a look at the effect of gravity on everything. Now, a lot of people get confused between the two words I've got here. We've got mass and we've got weight, and they are different. Mass is about atoms, as we're going to find out. Weight is about gravity pulling on those or attracting those atoms. All right, so let's get into it. We know that everything is made of atoms. Well, that's the theory we've worked on in science for a heck of a long time, and we haven't really got any disproof of that, so we're going to work with it, all right? So these little things, these little atoms, and we picture them in a variety of different ways. This is just one of the ways we look at them. And we say that every bit of matter, us, the table you're resting on, the seat you're sitting on, the floor you've got your feet on, are all made of atoms. And the atoms can be a bit different. We have different sorts of atoms, and as you'll find out, there are 92 naturally occurring atoms, and then there are some ones that we've actually manufactured or made. But these points are important. Mass is about our atoms and how many we have. All right? It's not about anything else. So our body mass is how many atoms make us up. So if we get bigger or smaller, we have simply got more or less atoms. Got it? Now, the interesting part is we measure mass in a thing called a kilogram, and that is the thing we see measured on a scale, a bathroom scales, or the electronic balances we have in the science lab, all measure in grams and kilograms. So we're measuring a thing called mass. If we go into the other idea, and lots of people use the word, I think I'm lost weight. How can you possibly lose weight? Because weight is the effect of gravity. And as we saw last lesson, gravity is constant. So the only thing that can affect our weight is our mass. Gravity affects our mass. So if our gravity effect on our mass decreases, it's not because gravity has changed, it's because our mass has changed. All right? If our mass increases, then gravity has a bigger effect. Now this is a force. We're talking about gravity forcing it. So it's a force thing. And we measure this in newtons. And the thing we actually talk about is a thing called weight. So weight is our mass times gravity. Now, in general terms, I'm just going to let you in a little secret. The effect of gravity on a body is around about 10 times. So your weight will be 10 times your mass. Now, down here at the bottom, it's most important. Weight is not measured in kilograms, it's measured, like other forces, in newtons. Now, the only way we can change our weight is to either change gravity or change our mass. The only way to change gravity is to go and live on a different planet or on a sun or a star or whatever. We can change our weight, of course, by changing our body mass. I want you to keep those two things in mind because I don't want you to misuse the words weight and mass.